Alright, welcome back, DangItDallas family. Happy birthday, Kurt. So usually when I start these things, I try and hook the audience. I do something silly or stupid or just really immature. But in honor of Kurt's birthday, we're just gonna jump right into the story. So just the other day, I was taking this massive dump, and I'm talking, this was no ordinary dookie. This thing was huge. I'm pretty sure this was the largest turd I've ever laid in my entire life. This was no ordinary Reese's Feces. It was as if I went to go drop the kids off at the pool, but instead it was an entire school bus. I'd crapped out this jumbo fry. If my toilet bowl was the ocean, this would be like a turlossal squid. Or the blue whale's cousin, the brown whale. Great white shark? I think you mean great white shart. Except it wasn't white. That one doesn't really work. If I were at Subway, I would have paid $5 for it because I swear to you, it was a foot long. If my toilet was a solar system, this turd would be Jupiter, but it'd be Poopiter. Okay, anyways, the whole point of this deuce was the whole caboose. Okay, so after squeezing out this long john silvers, I wipe, do all the normal business. I go to flush the toilet, push the handle down, activate the whirlwinds, and nothing happens. See, because this single Pringles can was resting across the trapdoor to the underworld. Okay, this is getting out of hand. Let me draw you a picture here. Toilet bowl, turd. I think, okay, maybe it's a weak flush. I'll let the tank fill back up again. So I wash my hands, I wait a second, let it fill back up. I use my foot this time to flush it because, germs. And nothing happens. So I think to myself, just calm down, Dallas, okay? We'll let it fill back up again. We'll go for a third flush. Everything will be all right. Wrong. So I wait, I flush again. I hit it with my elbow, banish it to the nether realms. And it just stayed there, just mocking me, just freaking laying across the entire... Do you understand my woes? So I do the only thing that I can think of doing. I call up Guinness and say, hey, I got a world record piece of butt fudge here if you want to come check it out. No, I decided to flush it a fourth time. So this freaking thing, I don't even know what to call it. I've run out of poop puns already. My bum gum. That was a weird one. Okay, moving on. It took not one, not two, not three, not even four. I had to let it soak in the pot overnight, just marinate and sit there, so that when I woke up in the morning, I went back into the bathroom, flushed it for that fourth time, it finally went down. You guys don't even understand. This was the most trying time of my entire life. Oh, so anyways, that wasn't even the real story. That was just a bonus story for Kurt's birthday. Happy birthday, Kurt. So the real story, though, actually starts out with a smell. No, it's not another poop story, I promise. So picture this. It's 3 a.m. I'm asleep in bed, just cozied up like a little baby, just sleeping my little heart away. My mom bursts into my room. Do you smell that? Something's burning. She closes the door again. What the heck is happening? So I wake up, I'm dazed, what is happening? You woke me up at 3 in the morning saying something's burning? Is the house on fire? Why did you shut the door again when you left? Are you trying to kill me, Mom? Did you light the house on fire? I'm gonna figure out your secrets. So I get up. I'm just in my boxer briefs because that's what I sleep in. Did you want to know that? You know now. Who cares? So I look down. I'm half asleep, just should I put clothes on? I mean, if the house is on fire, I should probably just get out. So I go outside my room, I see my mom at the top of the stairs because I'm in the basement, and she's just running back and forth, just smelling, just do you smell that? Where's the burning coming? Something's burning. That was a 100% realistic interpretation. So I'm standing at the bottom of the stairs, eyes are half closed, I'm about to fall asleep, I'm okay, so the house is not on fire? And then I hear this buzzing noise, it's a... So I'm oh crap. So this must be where the burning's coming from, is the sound in the basement. So I yell up to my mom, I'm well, there's a noise. Mom. She doesn't hear me. So I open the door to the other half of the basement. The noise is definitely louder. So I take one step in, and then I think to myself, so I'm hold up. I don't know what's happening here. This could be someone's sick attempt at trying to kill us. Just some murderer hiding in the corner of the basement with a kazoo. I don't know, anything could happen. It's 3 in the morning. So in cases like this, when I think that my life could be in danger, you don't want to mess with me. So I grabbed the nearest weapon I could find, which happened to be an uncapped can of glass cleaner. And so with glass cleaner in hand, I march into the basement. Hang on, I forgot a part. Mom! Me and my mother march into the unfinished basement. The noise is getting louder and louder. My mom starts to walk towards the noise. I reach my hand out, placing it on her shoulder to stop her. No, I'll go first. I just have to look bigger to intimidate him. I broaden my shoulders, stick my chest out, flex my arms as I confidently stride towards him in my boxer briefs. We both get closer, and that's when we realize it's the heater. The motor was like stuck or something. Very clever distraction, kazoo killer. So the heater's running. My mom's like, I don't know what to do. I already turned it off. And there's 2 panels on the side of the heater, so we decided to try and open them. So my mom opens the top panel, and it's just a bunch of loose wires. I mean, I'm no electrician, but everything seemed good there. So I slowly start to open the second panel as my mom says, well, I can go get Dad. What the freaking Dad's been home this whole entire time? Why am I always the one that has to investigate all the strange noises? Am I just the most dispensable son? Because I can move out. You don't have to keep trying to murder me. I know your secrets now, Mom. And actually, this makes a whole lot of sense with this poster you gave me to hang above my bed. Anyways, so I open the second panel and the noise stops. We're just left in this eerie silence. And so I looked and beheld the secrets that were lying behind the second panel. It was just a bunch of wires and a motor. I mean, it was too dark to see if anything was like noticeably wrong with it, but it did look like Tommy Pickles' dad had repaired it last. Because everything was connected with like rubber bands and paper clips and like 2 pieces of gum just stuck on the side. I know your handiwork, Stu. And so I'm like, yeah, Mom, I don't see anything that's like noticeably wrong with it. We're probably gonna have to call somebody. And my mom's like, maybe you should stick your hand in there and see. Haha, Mom, really funny. I'm on to you now, just so you know. These little tricks, I ain't falling for them anymore. And that's the lesson of this story. That was the whole thing. End of story. Goodbye. Just kidding. This has been a Dang It Dallas episode. Thank you guys for watching. You're like family to me. And no, my mom doesn't actually try and kill me. That was all just a joke. But yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Also, happy birthday, Kurt.